Hello there. Tuesday, unfortunately, brought more stormy weather with it and coastal flooding with the high tides as well as inland flooding. A brief ridge of high pressures pushing that low pressure out the way, but the weather fronts are hot off the heels again off the Atlantic with more rain to come through the day ahead. This is what we had on Tuesday. 60 millimetres and more across Bethgelert in North Wales. Many of the other wettest places seeing 30 to 40 millimetres of rain.
We should be writing a song about the rain. We would absolutely never have to work again. There's so much of it. Good morning. Good morning to you too. This morning, once again, we're looking at some rain in the forecast. Now, to start with, it's going to be dry. There'll be a little bit of sunshine around. It's a cold start. There's also some frost, but in the west we've got the rain coming in and brisk winds are going to develop as well, particularly so in the west. But we're not done with the rain just yet.
And it really is an issue for the next few days, isn't it, Carol?
It really is, Sal. Even into the weekend we're looking at further rain where we don't want it.
And Carol, I know what you're going to... Oh, you've got a beautiful picture, but I know there is rain coming.
There certainly is, Sal. Yes, good morning, everyone. To start the day today, some of us waking up to some beautiful sunrises, like this one from one of our weather watchers that was sent in just a wee bit earlier from Shropshire. But we have seen a deluge of rain. To give you an idea of the totals we had yesterday, in North Wales, 63 millimetres of rainfall. In Ronaldsway in the Isle of Man, 46 millimetres. Dundrennan in southwest Scotland, 38 millimetres. So a lot of rain with more to come. This is the rainfall total chart. It runs for the next 5 days. There's not a lot, as you can see, coming into the far southeast. There will be some. It's northwest Scotland where we're going to see a lot. You can just make out the white colours here. This is the key, and it represents 100 millimetres plus, so about 4 inches more rain to come or so.
And today, Carol has the voice to sing it for us.
That would be a hard take, though, Sal.
Oh, very good.
You do Bonnie, I'll do Barry White. Together we do the whole thing.
What a band.
Maybe not, eh?
No, exactly. Maybe not. Good morning, everybody.
Definitely.
This morning is a lovely start to the day for some of us. As you can see from our Weather Watchers picture taken earlier in County Antrim. Lovely start to the day, but it's not necessarily going to stay like that. Somewhere, actually, on Friday, Sal and John could even reach 21. But after that, the temperatures start to slip back down and it does remain unsettled.
So a little bit warmer, but still wet. And the ground is so wet everywhere, isn't it?
Absolutely is, Sal. It's really saturated at the moment. This extra rain is not welcome.
Carol, thank you. That has been causing problems, hasn't it?
It really has. Wet weather in parts of the UK is set to continue, as Carol tells us. And this comes as many of us still counting the cost of disruption over the last 48 hours.
This was the scene in Exmouth where the foundations of a Coast Guard lookout station gave way because of high tides. The station manager said the building is now probably going to have to be condemned.
That's Devon. Easter holiday makers at this caravan park in West Sussex have also been hit by the floods. Look, that's not the Easter holiday you want to go on with the kids, is it? Cars, caravans partially submerged. About 180 people had to be evacuated.
Further north, the River Tyne overflowed along part of Newcastle's quayside, with makeshift flood defences being put in place to try and stem the flow of the water. Look at that.
Well, high water levels also left cars stranded outside a ferry terminal on the Isle of Wight, and not far away.
We can guarantee today, Carol, a little bit of rain.
That's right, Sal. Quite a lot of rain for some parts of Western Scotland. You're absolutely right. And more rain in the forecast as well in the next few days. Good morning, everyone. Sal is right, but we're starting off this morning with a lot of dry weather. It's a chilly start. There's been some frost overnight. We're also looking at some sunshine, but rain already in the west is going to be spreading eastwards through the day.
Bonnie has that very distinctive raspy voice, doesn't she?
She's not alone.
Bit like our Carol. Morning.
And our John too.
Yeah, you're next.
No.
Yes, Sal, you're in the firing line between us, I'm afraid. But
No.
Good morning, both. Good morning to you too. You know, for some of us, we started off with a bit of sunshine this morning, but there's rain in the west and the cloud ahead of it is building, as you can see from our Weather Watchers picture in the Wirral.
And Carol has news of some records that we really don't want to be breaking.
Yeah, that's right. We've been seeing some torrential rain, Sal, in the last few days. Some parts have seen more than double what we'd expect for the month of April. When you bear in mind it is only the 10th of April today, Look at the figures that we've seen in Gogarbank in Edinburgh, 92 millimetres. What we'd normally expect for the whole of the month of April is 46 millimetres. Now, as well as that, there are some flood warnings in force across England, Scotland and Wales. At the moment, there are 38. These numbers do fluctuate, and you can keep up to date with what's happening where you are if you're at all concerned on our BBC Weather website.